Hi guys, it's the RPG Brit here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. So, I've got a new horror game to go through. This is Martha is Dead. I didn't realise they were going to start singing, but yeah. So this is Martha is Dead, which I've seen a fair bit about. I've not seen anything to do with the story, but I've seen there was some controversy around PlayStation have censored a little bit of the game. And some people weren't happy with it. Me personally, I've heard what they have censored, and to me, I don't think it really matters. To be fair, if you want to play it like with the full version, then there are ways to do that. But I think it's something to do with them. It was like a dead body being cut up or something like that. But which I'm sure is probably more graphic than that. But yeah, cool. So I'm really excited to give this a go. This is on the PlayStation 5, as I've just said. Cool, so let's go. I have turned the music down a little bit, although it still seems quite loud, but I think we should be good. So let's start. Adjust the brightness until the image on the left is barely visible. There we go. See, that's just telling you that it's a work of fiction. Warning, the game contains scenes display mutilation and self-harm. Some players may find the scenes disturbing. Would you like to play the censored version? There you go, so you can actually choose. So I'm gonna put no, because, you know, given the option, I'd like to see the full game.
Ciao, sono Giulia, Giulia K. Sono contenta che tu sia qui. Nessuno veniva più a trovarmi. Da anni ormai. Devo raccontarti la mia storia, lo so, ma non so da dove cominciare. Ci sono così tante cose che... Dovrei iniziare dalla mia infanzia, ma di quel periodo ricordo così poco. Solo quella estate. Era il 29, mi sembra, quando fui mandata a stare dalla tata.
Okay, I wasn't going to read that because obviously they were talking over it. So if you need to pause it to read that, then please do. It's a new chapter, the legend.
Mi racconti la storia della dama bianca?
No, passerotto, non questa sera. Sta salendo la nebbia, vedi?
Sì, lo so che la dama uccide le giovani donne quando c'è la nebbia, ma perché
Wow.
è così cattiva?
Vedi, Giulia, la sofferenza e la paura ci spingono a fare cose cattive, anche se non siamo veramente cattivi.
Come i soldati che uccidono gli altri soldati. Mi piace la dama, ho deciso, tata. Poverina, soffre così tanto, però continua a farmi un po' paura, sai? Io sarò presto una giovane donna e lei potrebbe uccidermi. Uccide anche chi le vuole bene?
Certo che no.
Allora io mi sento più tranquilla. Io le voglio bene. E mia sorella Marta è in pericolo.
Marta è con la mamma. Puoi stare tranquilla. Ti mancano?
No, cioè, sì. Mi manca un pochino Marta, ma con te sto così bene.
Ora dormi, passerotto. Si è fatto tardi.
Sì, tata. Dormo. Sognerò la dama. Era molto bella.
Era molto bella, sì. Molto bella.
Allora io la sognerò bellissima. E io sarò bella. Bella come lei.
Tu sarei ancora più bella di lei.
Senti, tata, visto che la dama non mi farà del male perché le voglio bene, e visto che tu non sei una giovane donna, mi potresti raccontare la sua storia anche se c'è la nebbia? Ti prego, dai, poi dormo, promesso.
E va bene. L'hai sempre vinta tu, piccola peste.
Right, so I'm gonna check the settings if I can. Audio. No. Gameplay. There you go. Language. I'm going to change it to English just so that it's a lot easier to follow. I'm not the fastest of readers. I caught all of that, but I'm gonna change it to English just so that it's just a lot easier. Alright, cool. Let's apply that, and we'll carry on.
Amavo la tata e amavo quella storia.
I'm guessing it
Every
might start
time I
after
heard
this.
it,
Oh, there you go.
sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Right,
According
so
to an ancient legend,
that's them.
the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
We're obviously getting a bedtime story.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
That on creepy face.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
I think just keep listening for now.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
See what
I'm a
Speak Up
little
is.
scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey.
She's a sweet girl. And notice they mentioned her sister Martha.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Right, well that was a bit
I spent almost
haunting.
3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
New chapter, the lake. I did notice then that it did just always save, so obviously I need to look out for that. Right, R2 is to interact. You can't move or anything. So this is obviously the camera.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Wow, that is an old roll. I mean, this is in 44, isn't it? So it's just towards the end of the Second World
The new
War.
film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Right, how do we do that then?
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Use the right stick to move the lens. Oh dear. Is that a dead body then?
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Oh, so I'm not actually moving. I'm just selected as to go. I don't know if that's what the whole game's going to be like or what.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Oh, there you go. We are actually moving now. It's not looking good for this person. What if she is the White Lady? There's a building up there as well, I just noticed.
I noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Wow, just froze you straight in there.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible.
Yeah, look, you can see there's a building just over there with the lights on.
It's not true.
I've obviously got to do
There's
something
no
with
need to
that, but I
worry.
can't see anything else.
Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Martha. February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric. Run.
So are they going to think that
My
I'm
parents
Martha
ran
now?
towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me.
Yeah, they now think I'm
speaking
Martha.
slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
Wow. That is nuts. I mean, what would you do in that situation? The body. Oh, some guns up and there on the thing. Got someone sat behind us as well, but I can't turn it. I can't turn all the way around. Let's do the sign of the
My
cross.
Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eerie, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Well, I can actually move now. Hint's going to be disabled. Okay, no, we don't want to get rid of the hint, I don't think. So if you click that, points of interest, okay. That helps quite a lot, and there's quite a lot of points of interest in this room.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death.
I think I'll stand
Can
on
at
his
least light the
shoes.
candles and let him find some comfort in sleep. This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours.
Certainly interesting. I mean, it doesn't look finished to me, but I'm not exactly an art connoisseur.
These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
That's interesting.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
I wonder what he does then.
Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother
There we
would have been
go.
more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Oh, is this a lighter for the candles? The candles are lit. I don't know what to do with this now. I don't actually know what it is. Maybe it is a lighter. Yeah. Let's have a look, see if I can interact with some of the other stuff before
Books,
lighting all of them.
books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
I don't want to miss anything. I don't want it to like trigger a cutscene or anything like that.
The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Yeah, I mean, that's clear now.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
I recognise that. I think... Can someone let me know in the comments if that is an actual picture? It certainly looks like one that I've seen
There's
before.
no reason to use the phone right now. A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Okay, well, I think that is it. It's just the... Yeah, it's just the candles now.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Oh, got something here, actually.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest
Is
Julia.
someone coming to get these
Monsignor
damn flowers?
Attilio D. When Mummy asks for... July 17th,
Ah, damn it.
1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Oh, can we look at them again?
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director
Yeah.
General for
That's just playing. That's just the same one that we just saw. Okay. Right. Well, I guess we've got nothing else to do but to head out. I can't even see the dad in the reflection. That's a bit weird.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Is that someone at the window?
Parla Londra.
Oh,
Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
what's that about? It's something to do with the war, I'm guessing, but I have no idea. Right, what am I meant to do with these flowers? I can't see any points of interest now. Am I missing something obvious here? Yes, I am. I didn't even know there was a whole other room here.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Why is that closed? There's no... I can't go anywhere.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Hmm? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
You must have.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No, no. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this?
So what did she do then?
Julia
What did she
is
do to Martha?
dead, Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Oh, Jesus.
You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
So there's obviously a lot of history between
While
the two
American
girls.
bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act?
This is us
what
they're
the
talking about now.
Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother
interesting.
didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Martha. I've got to decide which one I'm going. Martha. No, that can't be right. Right, Martha has lost her soul. Let's try soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
It's very atmospheric. And just so you know, I'm playing this in the dark with headphones on.
Martha
And it
has
is.
lost her soul.
It's not too pleasant.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I stole her life, I'm guessing. I stole her identity.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
It sounds like a music box sort of winding up almost. It's very weird.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
Actually, I think this is the bit that it is censored. That's why there's an option to skip. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not surprised that they'll give people the option to skip that.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
That looks like both of them there. Right, okay, well, I am actually going to end this video here. So yeah, this is very, very creepy already. And it's quite bizarre the way that this game is laid out. I wonder what picture there is lying down. That's a bit unusual. But yeah, cool. So if you've liked the video, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much and take care.